What's up, guys? It's Jay, Morning After Kill, and I'd like to welcome you to TGN Sports. This is our first episode of the TGN Sports Talk Show, and I'd like to welcome you guys. I have Subhot on the mic, also known as NBA Everyday, Augur, we have Jamar, and we have Foster, also known as Make Sandwich Woman. What's going on, guys?
What up, guys?
What's up?
Yo.
It's good, YouTube.
All right, so who watches college football here?
I watch a little bit of college football.
Here and there.
Yeah, I'll be watching it here and there, too.
Once
All
in
right,
a while.
so we saw Alabama and LSU already play once, and that game was pretty pathetic.
How
do you guys
say
think?
It's pathetic?
I mean, what do you think about the whole BCS standings and, the championship now with Bama, LSU going up against each other again?
It's stupid.
It's a little weird, but a lot of people want to see it happen again since it was epic, so I guess it's let it go.
In my opinion, I think the BCS itself is flawed, and I think they need to go back to like a playoff type system.
Oh, I agree, man.
Yep.
Alabama was sitting on their couch while Oklahoma State went out and won not the SEC, but they won their pack, whatever title it was. They should have. How are they not in there? I don't understand that. Alabama, they were not playing in their championship game. They shouldn't be in the BCS national title.
Well, that's the problem with the BCS. It actually, the rankings and how they actually, confer the actual winners of the BCS and who gets to go on to the championship game. It's inevitably flawed because you can't put any type of value onto, a playoff type system where you give the teams the chance to play off and you got one game and one game matters and the teams get hot in the playoffs and they make a run for it. I think everybody in the top 10 at least deserves a shot at the title.
True.
Yeah, man, I was rooting for Georgia in that LSU Georgia SEC championship game, man. That was a blowout though in the dome. I was pretty
It was close
disappointed.
at one point, though. I mean, in the beginning, but second half was ripped open.
LSU they could not get a first down on Georgia. The number one team in the nation could not get a first down on the number 14 team. The first half of the game. What?
Well, that's the problem. With the BCS, they have people, the schedules are different, the teams are different, and they weighed upon that. And I don't think that's right because, you have some teams that do get an easier schedule when they do get to play some of the easier teams. And that's why you see so many blowouts in the national title games.
Yeah, man. It's pretty crazy, though.
Yep. Well, I got another topic. How about that guy, Tebow?
Tebow!
And I'm glad he's out of Florida.
So
period.
Tebow's what now? 7-1, right?
7-1, and now he's about to go.
7-1.
Hell, he's about to go up against the Patriots' Tom Brady. What do y'all think about that game?
I think this is the game that's going to make or break all the naysayers right now. If Tebow doesn't get the job done here, he's going to be hated on for the rest of the year. But if Tebow does get the job done and he does it like he's been doing it in the fourth quarter, in the last few minutes of the game, getting it done, I think nobody's going to have a reason to doubt him. I mean, they're on a hell of a run. They're 7-1. They were stumbling underneath Kyle Orton, and they're going to make a really hard run towards the playoffs if they take the Patriots down.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the big picture, give Tebow some credit, though, because the Broncos was basically out of it. And when he took over the starting role, he basically rose them from the ashes, and now they're first place. They can make the playoffs, man.
That's what I'm saying. And could you imagine if they didn't get rid of Brandon Lloyd before and Tebow had that type of a downtown type of target? That would be crazy.
And that would be a beast.
But speaking of the Broncos, honestly, did anybody really see this coming?
Yes.
I did.
4 weeks ago, I stepped back and I said, I think it was after he was like 3-1. I said, when they go into New England, the winner of that game is going to the Super Bowl. That's just how it is. I believe is going to be the Super Bowl for the AFC.
Yeah, I honestly thought when Tebow went into the NFL, I thought he was going to be terrible because when he played college football, he would run a lot and stuff, and most people, that just doesn't work for you in the NFL because they're a lot bigger and they're a lot better.
But see, he's changing the whole style of playing quarterback, and people got to get used to it. Like, yeah, he doesn't have the greatest spiral, but his will and determination and to rally his guys all around him and make them believe that we could win the game, he has the results to prove it.
He does. One thing. They did a mic. They've been doing this. I think it was the last couple weeks. They mic'd up Tim Tebow, and one of his wide receivers, a complete no-name, missed a pass that would have won them the game. It was right in the hands of him, and it was in the fourth quarter. But they would later win the game. What Tebow did, he went over to the sidelines and he hugged his teammate, and he said, "It's okay. You're gonna catch the game winner. Just you watch." And like, he just brings the emotions to his team, and like, he shows them it doesn't matter what happens. It's what happens when you get out there next time.
Yeah,
Exactly.
He's a great guy. I mean, I have nothing against him. I'm just glad he's not playing for Florida anymore. I'm a big old Georgia fan.
So speaking about NFL quarterbacks, proving the naysayers wrong, what about Alex Smith?
He's another one too. I mean, I believe it's all about the coach. The coach basically pushed him to like his limits, and now he's actually playing good.
In my opinion, what I've seen from Alex Smith is last year Aaron Rodgers got his ring. I think Aaron Rodgers getting his ring lit a fire underneath Alex Smith, and he's like, wow, I really can do this.
Yeah.
What about Manning?
I think Manning is done. He has a neck injury, and if I was him, I wouldn't really risk coming back from that.
Whoa.
Yeah. Nah, he shouldn't come back from. I mean,
You're talking about Barry Sanders getting up and walking away. What are you talking about?
Yo, they said Peyton Manning's going to be practicing soon.
He's
already, if not already.
Not already, but he could come back to practice. But
he's not going to play this year, but
it wouldn't make
sense. He'll be fine. He'll come back for another 3, 4, even 5 years. If he doesn't get hit in the pocket, he'll be fine.
Now, speaking of that, if you look at, statistics wise, every time Eli Manning and Peyton Manning, you compare them, when Peyton Manning has an off year, Eli Manning is having a great year. Do you think that with Peyton Manning being out of contention right now, do you think he's working with his brother and trying to get him another ring?
Yep.
Probably.
Yep, because there was some talking about Peyton actually talking to Eli, giving him tips and whatnot, how to execute certain plays and things. So
we know he ain't coaching the quarterbacks on the Colts. I mean, they ain't doing anything. So I mean, he's clearly not talking to them. They're doing trash.
Exactly. I mean,
he makes that team.
Exactly. It proves it. They didn't win nothing.
All right, so moving on, we have a lot of NBA stuff going on, specifically with the Hornets and Chris Paul. Isn't that right?
Yep. Big time. Yep. What do you guys think about the trade, guys?
Well, I basically think the trade is basically good for both teams, but for one, it's actually good for the Clippers when you think about it.
The Hornets just wanted to have a good future. That's why they did that trade, so they can be really successful in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Hornets what about the block with the Lakers? I mean, did anybody see that coming?
No one saw that coming.
But the reason why they did that is because they're trying to stop bigger market teams going after smaller market teams trying to get their best player. That's why they stopped it.
But I think this is the problem when you have an NBA-owned team in the league.
Well, what they're trying to do is they're trying to make it attractive so another buyer will want to buy it, because nobody's going to want to buy a team, honestly, with Lamar Odom and a couple old guys. I mean, Kevin Martin's good and all, but they're old. They only got like one draft pick, and it was like a second-round pick. This way, they get good picks. They get Eric Gordon, who is a star.
Only 22?
Yeah.
It's really effed up the Lakers because they're the same team from last year, but worse. They lost Lamar Odom and Shannon Brown. This is crazy.
Yep, I think Kobe has to put the team on his shoulders again, but I don't know how far Kobe can actually take him, because don't forget he had surgery on that knee.
Yep, only 33 years old. He needs his 6th championship, and what I'm hearing is if the Lakers don't make any moves, he's going to end up trying to go to Chicago, just like he tried to pursue 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That would actually be really interesting to see Kobe playing for a different team. I mean, he's been with the Lakers so long. I mean, do you think he'd really be able to get along with another team like that? Or do you think he would just kind of, fizzle off into, nothingness?
Derrick Rose is the type of player. He'll give it to anyone. He'll play with anyone. He wants to win, and he knows Kobe wants to win too.
Yeah, you got to make sacrifices.
I think after this year, Kobe will be asking for a trade because the Clippers are going to run them out of that building. I'm telling you. Clippers are an elite team right now. I don't know why some people are saying the Lakers are still better. They clearly are not. Lakers have a miserable bench. The Clippers bench is pretty bad too, but they have a good starting 5 with
very young and healthy.
DeAndre Jordan, Griffin, Butler, and
Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, Chauncey playing the 2 guard.
Mo Williams, backup point guard.
That's pretty good. Chauncey Billups is still good. I don't know why everyone's treating him like he's a trashy player and he ain't good.
He still plays good. It's just that last season he just ran into bad luck and got injured. So
$2 million is a snag for Chauncey Billups, who could honestly, if there weren't so many good guards, he could probably still make the All-Star game. He's that good. I don't know why everyone just hates him.
Mr. Big Shot.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. He's the veteran on the squad.
What about Dwight Howard, guys? Nets, Lakers, Orlando.
Well, basically, in Orlando's case, they basically took Dwight Howard off the market for now. So now I'm thinking that stuff with Dwight Howard is pretty much dead in the water for now.
It's stupid.
Orlando decided to take him off the market. They made that public. So
if they don't trade him by March, he's going to end up leaving, and Orlando's going to get nothing. They got to make some trades soon.
Yeah.
Yo, Jay, so the AMA Pro Racing is starting to return. It's coming to Road Atlanta in April, man. They take those turns up at 190 miles an hour, and that track's only 2.5 miles. I live right next to it. I'm pretty excited to be there, actually.
That's going to be awesome because I know you do take photos in real life. You do take footage, and you will be out there for TGN Sports covering these events, won't you?
Yeah, I'll also be out there for my job, but I hope we can actually start bringing TGN Sports to real events and get live coverage of this stuff.
Oh, we will.
We're going to be bringing it to the subscribers. We're going to be showing them real stuff, real time. I mean, I was at the Petit Le Mans. Unfortunately, I wasn't with TGN at the time, but man, it was sick.
So there you guys have it. We're going to be having some real life coverage coming to you guys. We're going to be having some racing. We're going to be having some drag racing. I'm going to be bringing you from ATGO. And then, we also have some more of these sports talks coming up. We keep you up to date with the news, our opinions, and what we feel like, what's going on with the whole sports industry today. So I'd like to thank every one of you guys. Make Sandwich Woman, JRP, Auger, and NBA every day, man. Thanks for coming on.
Peace.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah,
pleasure.
Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe, favorite the video, and we'll be back next week with some more sports talk, and we'll see you guys later.
Thanks for watching TGN Sports. Do make sure you check us out on Facebook and Twitter for all your up-to-date news and announcements. Do not forget to subscribe to the shows of the directors that you love.